In today's flow, we'll look at how the tension in the front body, the anterior core, can support the back body during back bends. There's a type of muscular contraction called an eccentric contraction, and that's when your muscle is lengthening even as it's still in a contracted state. So it's holding tension even as you're lengthening it. Back bends that move with gravity but have to resist the pull of gravity are generally eccentric contractions of your front, of your belly. And then concentric, which is just the shortening of the muscle, back bends, they happen when you're resisting gravity, you're moving up against it. So we'll get to experience both here, but just kind of want to bring your attention to how the experience of your back bend changes depending on your relationship with gravity and how engaged you are in your belly. We'll get started just in a simple kneeling position. A block underneath your sits bones can be nice to create less pressure in knees and allow a taller seat. Allow your top lashes to land on your bottom. Feel a similar heaviness of your jaw muscles. Give us gentle shift of shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and observe if your breath gets a little bit lighter with that change. Add volume, dimension to your breath so it moves not only through your front body, but fills your side ribs and expands through your back. Observe how your inhale creates expansion, more space through your body, and how there's a contraction with your exhale, and gently draw your belly button to your spine, emphasizing that contraction. Just a few cycles of breath, feeling your belly, your pelvis relax with your inhale. As you exhale, almost feel like you're levitating off of your block. Feel a pull up through pelvic floor and a draw in through belly. Take a few more cycles of breath like that. And keep your tongue rooted on the top of your mouth, but relax your jaw muscles, let your teeth part. Get a few more cycles of breath here. The connection of tongue to the roof of your mouth can actually help with the core activation. And allow your eyes to blink open. Inhale, press into your shins, rise up to kneeling, hips over knees, circle arms overhead. Then exhale, carve belly button to spine. Sweep your arms back behind you. Continue to find a C curve until hips touch down to the block or floor and forehead rests down in a little embryo pose. And inhale, scoop your belly, shift your hips forward and open up through your front. And exhale, carve out through your belly. Slow your descent back to your embryo. And one more time, inhale, undulate your hips forward, let the rest of your spine unfurl. And exhale, scoop your belly in, roll it back down. Inhale, press down through your shins, reach up one more time. And exhale, ground your hands in front of you and set the block off to the side if you're using it. Take them both to the top of your mat. All fours tabletop. Inhale, stretch your right fingertips straight forward. As you exhale, hug your belly button in, press the floor away. And inhale, circle your hand up towards the sky, follow with your gaze. Exhale, send your fingers to the back wall, let your hips follow. Trace your fingers down to the floor. Inhale, circle up and over. Exhale, down and back. One more inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, circle your arm forward and up. Pause. Kickstand your left toes out and slide your right leg long so you're in a knee down side plank. You're gonna draw your hips forward, pull up to the front of your pelvis. Then inhale, reach your left hand to the sky, slide your right hand down your back thigh. Exhale, ground your palm back down to your side plank. Inhale, spring off your fingers, lift up and over. Exhale, root your hand back down. One more time, inhale to arc over. Exhale, ground your hand down, float your right leg away from the floor, knee down, half moon. Dial your big toe down, press up to the outer edge of your foot. And inhale, sweep your bicep by your ear. Exhale, contract elbow to knee, round in. Inhale, kick back out. Exhale, knee to elbow, think cat spine. One more time, inhale, stretch apart. Exhale, knee to elbow, look forward and down to your hand. Step your foot next to your hand. Might give a little shift to find your low lunge. Then inhale, circle your arms overhead. Exhale, hug front foot and back knee towards each other. Feel that dynamic scissor hug energy. And feel the stability of your inner thighs. Lightly engage your core. Inhale, clap palms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, send your fingertips between your shoulder blades. Feel the contraction of the front of your pelvis lifting up to your ribs. Keep that sense of tension and allow some weight to move back, head into your arms, gentle upper back bend. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind, hands to the mat. Press your right shin back to meet your left. And inhale, send your left fingertips forward. Exhale, plug your shoulders, your arms back into your shoulder sockets. Inhale, circle your left hand to the sky. Exhale, reach to the back of your space, hips follow. Inhale, pull your fingertips forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more inhale, circle up, ribs to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, circle up and pause. Exhale, kickstand your toes and seal your left foot down. Big breath in. And exhale, ribs and pelvis knit in. And inhale, press the floor away. Sweep your right hand to the sky, left hand down your back thigh. And exhale, ground your palm to the floor. And inhale, spring off the mat, reach up. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, wave up and over. Exhale, ground your right palm, float to your back leg away from the mat. Step out through your heel and hug in through the hip socket. Inhale, sweep bicep by ear. Exhale, knee and elbow near your belly button. Inhale, kick back out. Exhale, round in. Once more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl in, look down, and step left foot beside your hand. And make any adjustments you need. Then inhale, stretch up to the sky. Exhale, dynamically pull your knee and foot together. You can feel how much you can connect to the floor to further your muscular engagement. And inhale, cement your hands together. Exhale, bend your elbows, let them drip down your back. Good. Continue to feel a lift up to the front of your pelvis. Reaffirm the connection of your feet. And allow a little press back through your head to open your chest. And inhale. Exhale, relax your hands back down to the floor. Inhale, step back to a tabletop position. Then exhale, wiggle your knees back behind you and bend your elbows to lower to your belly. Anchor down to the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your chest away from the floor, baby cobra. As you exhale, pull belly button to your spine. Feel the decompression of your low back. Another inhale, roll your shoulder blades down your back. Feel the contraction of your back body against gravity here. And exhale, traction your heart forward and down. Again, inhale, wave up, this time light in your hands. Might feel a little more load into your back. Then exhale, hug your elbows back, slide your hands to your lowest ribs. Inhale, press down through your palms, lift your hips. Option to press into your feet, hover your thighs. And hug your wrists back towards your toes, feel the puff of your chest for an inhale. And exhale, curl your toes under, pike your hips, downward facing dog. You can simply pause here, feel the movement of your breath or add in movement through your body as you like. Feel your inhale trace from palms up towards hips. And exhale from thighs down towards heels. Inhale, stretch your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Inhale, return your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, step your foot between your palms. Scissor hug your legs. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. And if you feel some crunching into your low back, a bend in your back knee can serve you. Pull up through the front of your pelvis and give an extra squeeze to your left seat. But if it feels okay with a straight leg, really intentionally press the back of your thigh up to the sky. And charge off of your back big toes to further the depth of your front knee. Inhale, clap your palms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, press head back into hands. A little less stable with the back knee up here. Continue to wrap your right hip crease back. Inhale, free your hands up to the sky. Exhale, seal your back heel, open your arms to a T for warrior two. And press into the pinky sides of both feet to feel your outer hips turn on and the front of your pelvis shine to the side of your room. And match the width of your legs with an expansion out through your arms so you feel perhaps a little tingle in your fingers. Inhale, straighten through your front leg. Reach your right hand to the sky like you're gonna high five the back wall. Magnetize your heels so there's that inner thigh connection once more. Another breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands down towards the mat. Left hand is base. Inhale, stretch your right hand to the sky. Simple twist. Corkscrew your bottom hand into the floor so you feel your shoulder integrate down your back. And then match that activation through your top shoulder. Another breath in. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Inhale, step a right foot back to meet your left leg's nice and strong here. And exhale, resist the lower as you release all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet down and palm straight down to the earth. Then inhale, take flight, arms and legs away from the floor. Scoop the belly in, press your pubic bone down. Then press everything in your back body up, feel all that contraction. Another inhale, lift from the top of your thigh rather than your feet. Exhale, release hands by your ribs. You can choose to use your knees or curl your toes, keep your kneecaps lifted. Either way, inhale, press up in one piece. Exhale, guide your hips up high. And breath in through your nose and flutter your lips with your exhale. And inhale, guide your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip, dial your left shoulder down. Another inhale. Exhale, curl knee to nose, step your foot between your palms. Hug your feet towards each other. Inhale, circle your arms high. Exhale, launch off your back toes to deepen into your front leg. You might choose to lengthen your stance. Good. Hug your right hip up and forward in line with the left. Inhale, connect palms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows. Hug your elbows into your head and press your head into your arms. And keep a little squeeze to your glutes, especially that right one. And inhale, straighten your arms up. Exhale, seal your back heel, T open to warrior two. And feel again the pinky side pressure of your feet, but also keep your big toe mound anchored. Find lightness underneath your armpit, stretch out through your fingers. At the same time, pull your arms back into the sockets. Inhale, straighten your legs. Hug your heels in to feel more lift up. Stamp down into your front foot to encourage that lift. For an inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Pop your back heel. Inhale, circle your left hand to the sky, simple twist. So exhale, wrap your bottom ribs toward your thigh. Another inhale, open across your chest. Exhale, ground your left palm down. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drag your wrists back as you lower to the floor. Untuck your toes, press your palms down beside you. Inhale, take flight. And exhale, bend your knees so your heels stamp straight up to the sky. Notice if your knees want to wing out, can you wrap them in and set your feet right above them? And feel the lift of belly button away from spine. Press down through your pelvis and see if you can lift an inch. Another inhale, wrap pinky fingers up and in. Exhale, let your legs go long, hands by your rib cage. Knees down or up, you choose. Inhale, press up. All fours are plank. Exhale, guide your hips up high. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, spike your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins. Exhale, melt back forward. Inhale, stamp down through your feet, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, connect your hands to your heart. Then slide your fingertips down your back pockets. Notice if your shoulder heads are rolled forward. See if you can roll the bottom tips of your shoulder blades down your back. All right, with that cemented, press down through your feet, feel the tone of your thighs, and let that create a lift from your hips up towards your chest. Once you can't lift your chest anymore towards your chin, let your gaze follow along the ceiling. Keep thinking of the stamp of your feet, the strength of your front body supporting this back bend. And inhale, rise, belly button pulls in. Exhale, release hands by your sides. Heel toe your big toes into touch. Feel a hug of your inner thighs in. Inhale, circle your left knee into your chest. Let your arms follow upwards. Exhale, flex your toes towards your face. Feel your shin bone active, and that pull in towards you, follow into your hip socket. Another breath in, stamp down through your bottom foot to lift your knee. Exhale, fly your fingertips back behind you. Drive your heel straight up to the sky, so it's a bent knee warrior 3. Just like your unbound bow, wrap your knee down to the floor and then stamp your foot up. Roll your shoulders down your back, feel the expansion across your heart. Another breath in. Exhale, tap your toes down towards the floor. Seal your back foot. Inhale, open wide, warrior 2. Exhale, reach forward for side angle. Right forearm on top of thigh to the inside of thigh. Either way, use the resistance between arm and thigh to revolve your chest. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach to the back wall. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat, pop your back heel. Inhale, stretch your right fingers high, simple twist. So you exhale, roll to the outer edge of your back foot, turn both toes to the side. And inhale, sweep bicep bite your. Exhale, lower your hips down, reach to the back. Inhale, pick your hips up, turn both toes forward. Exhale, step a right foot back and right away, lower all the way to the mat. Untuck toes, send your fingertips forward. Then inhale, circle right hand up and back, palm faces out. Exhale, bend your right knee, catch hold of the inside of your foot. Then inhale, kick foot into hand, float your other hand away from the floor. Feel both hip bones press into the mat. And lift up towards the sky. Another inhale. Exhale, gently release, ground your hands by your ribs. And maybe this time knees stay down. Inhale, press up all fours. Exhale, guide your hips up high. Inhale, lift up onto your toes, look forward. Exhale, empty your breath, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, float hands up to shins. Exhale, melt back down. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, connect your hands to heart center. Interlace your fingers so your index point up. Inhale, stretch your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, stamp down through your feet. Feel the lift of your hips forward, chest forward. You take little sips of air, squeeze your biceps into your head. Doesn't have to be a deep back bend here. Keep thinking of the action of your feet down, supporting your back bend. Inhale back through center. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Press down through your left foot. Inhale, float your right knee to your chest, waft your arms overhead. And Exhale, flare your toes to your face. Feel the pull of your leg bone back into the socket. Inhale, stay up through your heel rise. Exhale, press your foot up to the ceiling. Keep your knee dialed down for bent knee warrior 3. Good, wrap your right shoulder down, right hip down, and press up through the backs of your hands, back of your foot. For an inhale. Exhale, extend your toes till they touch in your lunge. Inhale, seal your back foot open wide to warrior 2. Exhale, reach forward, forearm on top or inside of your thigh, side angle. Wrap your left hip crease back and revolve your chest to the sky. Inhale, straighten your front leg, high five the back wall. Exhale, connect your hands to the floor, lift your back heel. Inhale, send your left hand to the sky. Exhale, spin to the outer edges of your feet, turn toes forward or to the side. Inhale, sweep bicep by ear. Exhale, lower your hips, reach to the back of the space. Inhale, pick your hips up, toes forward. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, extend arms and legs long apart. Exhale, gently draw belly button to spine. Inhale, circle your left hand up and back, palm faces out. Exhale, catch hold of the inside of your foot, square back forward. Then inhale, lift arms and legs away from the mat. Or I guess just arm and leg. Notice the connection your hip bones have to the floor to keep you square in this shape. For a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Ground your hands by your ribs. Inhale, press up to all fours. Exhale, tuck your toes, guide your hips up high. And inhale, lift up onto your toes, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, travel to the top of your space. Locate your blocks, inhale, lift halfway to them. Exhale, bend your knees till your hips sit down to your heels for a toe stand. Make sure you have a little room at the top of your mat. Like give yourself a little scoot back and take your blocks in line with your shoulders. As you inhale, send your knees forward, torso back. So you're using a counterbalance until the knees touch to the mat. Then exhale, draw belly in, bring it back through center. Inhale, lengthen hips back down. Heels are probably not gonna touch, they might. Then exhale, draw yourself back through center. Good, toggle back and forth between those. If you want to find a little more challenge, you can hover your hands to heart center, but it's a pretty tricky balance, so maybe you just hover your fingertips over the blocks. Lots of inner thigh squeeze here, and knowing how to shift your weight back enough to send your knees forward, and how to shift forward to meet your knees coming in. All right, last time, send your knees forward. Allow them to touch down. Then untuck your toes and sit back on your heels. Slide your hands on top of your feet. Still seated down here. Press down through your feet and lift your hips up a little bit. So it's kind of a baby camel. Press hips up, chest up to the sky. Another breath in. And exhale, lower your hips back down. Draw yourself upright. All right, you're welcome to stick with that again, or if you press down through your feet, lift your hips up, shift your weight slightly back. Your knees might hover away from the floor. Good, keep some tension in the front body, keep chin to chest, and just play around with that balance, the strength in your quads and your belly. Then let that go. All right, last camel here. Rise up onto your knees. You can keep your blocks back beside you. Slide your fingertips in your back pockets. Inhale, lift up through your chest, pull hips forward. Exhale, trace your gaze along the ceiling. As soon as you feel compression into your back body, see if you can tighten up through your front, distribute that pressure. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, let it land. You might feel a little rush of blood to your head, a rush of warmth through your chest. And follow the sensations. as they dissipate, as they change. And slide your hips over to one side. Extend both legs forward. Wiggle so you're even up on your sits bones. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Allow your chin to nod into your chest. Keep a little flex of toes to your face so you're feeling the tug along the whole back line of your body. Allow your breath to move through your back line. You might think of your inhale emanating from your hips and stretching down to the bottoms of your feet, out the crown of your head. Your exhale meeting back at your hips and further grounding them into the mat. A few more cycles of breath like that. And slowly draw yourself upright. Curl your tail under and kind of slow roll all the way to your back. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug, a little rock side to side. And send your knees to one side, gaze to the other, or it can be the same direction, whatever feels good for your neck. Allow 5 belly breaths. And each inhale, meeting the resistance of the twist. Each exhale, lessening the resistance elsewhere. Inhale, pull back through center. Exhale, switch to the other side. Doesn't have to be the same configuration. Wherever you naturally land, just stay there and breathe. Inhale, pull back through center. Exhale, catch hold of the outer edges of your feet. Pull down for happy baby. You can add a little rock here. Just pause and center and pour your breath down into your pelvis. As you land here and breathe, reflect if there's any final shapes that will make stillness a little bit easier. There's no rush. Take your time with those last bits of movement. You do land in stillness. Give a scan from the crown of your head down to your toes, letting grip unwind as you follow that pathway down. And let your lips part. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. No longer need the contraction in your front, so let your tongue fall heavy and the rest of your front body relax. Back body relax into the support of the floor below you. My invitation is when you're ready to come out of this shape, after you've given yourself a good amount of time to receive, to let expansive breath connecting front and back body, side body, reawaken you to what's present in this moment. Whenever you come to a seat, let there be that opportunity to check in with what is present in your physical body, how your breath moves, how your thoughts move, and the energetic capacity you have. And let that practice of awareness expand with you off the mat. For now, this is your time to rest.